The application of derivatives, mean value theorems. There are two mean value theorems, Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's mean value theorem. What mean value theorem do? The adjective mean carries out both the meanings between and average, each of them giving a significant clue for the basic idea for these theorems. Mean value theorem singles out a derivative value which plays the role of an average derivative value, and moreover this derivative value is attained at a point strictly between the endpoints of the interval domain of the function. Let's see Rolle's theorem. The statement of Rolle's theorem. Let f of x be a real valued function. That is, f of x should be a real function, not a complex function, defined on closed interval a comma b, such that f of x should be continuous. It should be continuous on the closed interval a comma b and differentiable in open interval a comma b. And main important condition, f of a should be equal to f of b. I have drawn a line here to indicate f of a is equal to f of b. Then there exists at least one point C between a and b such that f dash of x is equal to 0. Using that we can find f dash of c is equal to 0 and we can derive a point at least one point C. Suppose a curve C in the xy plane having A and B as endpoints satisfies the following conditions. The curve is continuous at A and B and at every point between A and B. The curve is smooth at every point between A and B. The points A and B are at the same distance from the x-axis. Then there exists at least one point P on the curve at which the tangent is parallel to the x-axis. Hence, the proof of the Rolle's theorem is obvious from the geometrical diagram. Remark, for the Rolle's theorem to be valid, all the three conditions must be satisfied. Even if one condition does not hold, then the theorem is not valid and cannot be applied. Working rule of Rolle's theorem. We cannot obtain C if any of the following conditions of Rolle's theorem is not satisfied. The value of C need not be unique. Working rule for verifying Rolle's theorem. Let f of x be a function defined on closed interval a comma b. Step 1. Show that the function is continuous in the given interval. Some known standard functions which are continuous can be mentioned directly. Like polynomial function is continuous, modulus function is continuous. Step 2. Differentiate f of x and examine if f dash of x is defined at every point in the open interval a comma b. Step 3. Check if f of a is equal to f of b. If all the above conditions are satisfied, then Rolle's theorem is applicable, else the Rolle's theorem is not applicable. If Rolle's theorem is applicable, solve f dash of c is equal to 0. Show that one of these roots lie in the open interval a comma b. One example for Rolle's theorem. Verify Rolle's theorem for the function f of x is equal to x square minus 8x plus 12 on open interval 2, 6. Since f of x is a polynomial function which is continuous in closed interval 2, 6 and differentiable on open interval 2, 6. Hence f of x is differentiable and continuous. Hence conditions 1 and 2 of Rolle's theorem are satisfied. Now let us substitute the endpoints here. F of 2, substitute in the place of x2 here. We will get 2 square minus 8 into 2 plus 12. On simplification, we will get 0. Substitute x is equal to 6 in this equation. We will get 6 square minus 8 into 6 plus 12. On simplification, we will get 0. So f of 2 is equal to f of 6. Therefore, condition 3 of Rolle's theorem is also satisfied. Therefore, there must exist a point C belongs to open interval 2, 6 such that f dash of C should be equal to 0. F dash of C is nothing but 2x minus 8. So, 2C minus 8 is 0. So, C is equal to 4. We know clearly 4 belongs to open interval 2, 6. Hence, Rolle's theorem is satisfied. Let's go to Lagrange's mean value theorem. The statement of this theorem is f of x, same like Rolle's theorem, f of x be a real valued function defined on open interval a comma b such that f of x is continuous on closed interval a comma b and f of x is differentiable on open interval a comma b. Then there exists at least a point c in the open interval a comma b such that f of b minus f of a by b minus a is equal to f dash of c. Consider a curve C representing a function y is equal to f of x with p and q as the endpoints. Then if x is equal to a and x is equal to b are the x coordinates of p and q, then slope of ab is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. If a is a point on the curve having c as the x coordinate, then f dash of c gives the slope of the tangent to the curve at a. Therefore, the geometrical meaning of the result is that f of b minus f of a by b minus a is f dash of c. We know f dash of c is the tangent to the curve which is parallel to the chord PQ. If a curve C is thus in the xy plane with P and Q as the endpoints such that the curve is continuous everywhere including the endpoints and the curve is smooth everywhere between the endpoints, then there exists at least one point A on the curve at which the tangent is parallel to the chord PQ. Let us see an example to use mean value theorem. Given f of x is equal to x cubed minus x, a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 2, use the mean value theorem to find c. Since given f of x is a polynomial, it is continuous and differentiable. So it is continuous on closed interval 0, 2 and differentiable on open interval 0, 2. By the mean value theorem, there is a number c in open interval 2, c such that f of 2 minus f of 0 is equal to f dash of c into 2 minus 0. We work out that f of 2 value will be substitute here. We will get f of 2 as 6 and f of 0 as 0 and f dash of x is nothing but 3x square minus 1. We get the equation substitute here. 6 minus 0 is equal to 3c square minus 1 into 2. So 6 is equal to 6c square minus 2. 6c square is equal to 8 or c square is equal to 4 by 3. C is equal to plus or minus 2 by root 3. C must lie in open interval 0, 2 which means that C should be positive. Hence C is 2 by root 3. Some common type functions as constant function, identity function, implicit function, modulus function, exponential function, logarithmic functions are continuous in their domains. Every polynomial function is differentiable at each x belongs to R. The exponential function a to the power x, a greater than 0, is differentiable at each x belongs to R. So keeping all this in mind, we can verify Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's mean value theorem. Thank you.